Well, you know, people hate something and they're quick to squawk, but if they love it, they keep their mouths shut.
Yeah, but our latest research says that our target audience responds to gritty realism and anything that makes them feel that they're there, that they're a part of it.
Hello, Liza.
Hello, Jonathan.
Afternoon, Rudy.
Afternoon.
Dr. Jonathan Kinder.
Nice to meet you.
I would ask you to join us, but this is business.
Yes, showbiz. Like your latest promo. Death, televised, live. Imagine my surprise. What on earth gave you the idea to show a woman being shot on TV?
I didn't go looking for it. It came to me.
Oh, these things just come to you, do they?
Rudy, would you go to the hotel office and fax these things to Kappelman, please? He needs them as soon as possible.
I'm going to call in and check with Iris, too, and I need to run an errand, so I'll see you back at the studio.
Great. See you then.
Nice running into you, Dr. Kinder.
You too, Rudy.
Excuse me.
Don't ever do that. Do not try to rattle me in front of my employees.
Try and rattle you, not possible, Liza. But thank you very much. I would love to join you. And now that we're alone, you can explain to me why you haven't returned my calls.
I've been busy.
I told you, I want the chance to vindicate myself after Edmund Gray's hatchet job in Tempo. Now, you said you'd get back to me. We could arrange an appearance on the cutting edge.
Jonathan, Laurel Dillon was shot and killed right in front of me. Surely you understand the kind of time crunch that creates.
So a woman was killed in front of you. Don't tell me you're rattled. It takes more than a little blood on your hands to rattle you, Liza.
I have no blood on my hands, Jonathan. And I am not a monster.
I didn't say you were.
Others have. I didn't mastermind the violent climate in America now. I don't release prisoners on the street to grab guns and kill innocent people. Television reflects what Americans want to see. And I am giving Americans what our research says that they want.
Well, hooray. Hooray for you, hooray for them. Now, what about me? What about building a show around me?
I was actually just lining up the guests for that particular show. When the tragedy occurred, naturally it's on back burner until things calm down.
Oh, back burner, I see. Well, maybe in that case I need to shop this story to another station. Maybe I can sweeten the pot with, let's say, an exclusive interview on that topic, on Liza Colby.
Shifting focus, the true meaning of the Hippocratic Oath in modern times.
Excuse me, I've got to take this.
Mm-hmm.
Gloria, she's in deep trouble.
Mm-hmm. Only one person can help Erica, and it isn't you.
She is out there all alone.
Yes, and only alone Erica can kick her drug habit. Look, running out to California on a white horse is not going to do her any...
You tell me why they didn't stop her.
Dimitri, they couldn't keep her. She's free to go at any time. If you'll excuse me, there's something I want to say to Tad. Dad, hi. I saw the show today with Michael at the house.
Look, Gloria, do we have to go into this now?
I don't approve of what you showed. Even though I do agree with what you said, it proved that your heart's in the right place.
You said you saw it with Mike?
Uh-huh.
Did he hate it?
Uh-huh.
I don't blame him. Must have hurt him a lot. I can still read your mind.
Thinking about the show.
The show?
Mm-hmm.
Or luring the show's host into bed?
For an educated man, you're very crude.
I'm direct.
Tad is my employee, a very valuable employee, and I'm treating him that way.
Perhaps it's the mistress role you're attracted to.
You're out of line.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
Liza, the sooner you get me off the back burner, the better for both of us, all right?
Goodbye, Jonathan. Hello.
Hi.
I'm going to go back to my seat. I thought perhaps she was giving you the 3rd degree, so I figured I would act like the cavalry.
Well, least she has an open mind.
It's a rare quality. Listen, I don't want you to feel bad about the critics and the doomsayers about the show. We turned a terrible tragedy into a great show. A show with a moral, with a message, a show that people can stand behind. You did a damn good job.
Thank you, Liza. We found a very powerful message here.
If it just saves one laugh.
The only message that you care about, Tad, is self-promotion.
Oh, honey, that isn't true. That just isn't true. If you had seen the whole show, Tad, give her a tape.
I don't want a tape. I've seen enough already. Thank you.
What's with the bag?
You're not...
I don't need your help. Dixie.
I'm going to spend the night somewhere else tonight. I'll come back tomorrow when the kids are home. I just can't be here now.
Dixie. We just started to work it out when the show started.
I know. Goodbye.
You want more coffee?
Sure, thanks. Did you sleep last night?
Not much at all.
Oh, Brooks comfy?
Yeah, Laurel got it from me when...
Well, it's a good thing that Myrtle had an extra room, huh?
Yeah. So, did Tad call yet?
No. I don't know if I have much to say to him.
Well, today's not a good day to be fighting with your husband.
I'm not sure I still have a husband.
Hi, Petra. It's me. Listen, I'm just wondering, did you give Jamie that apple crisp? Yeah? Good, because he was bugging me about it. Yeah. So, is, Dixie home yet? No. Yeah, no, it's all right. No message. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Brother is a blessing in my life. And I'm very proud that he's my brother.
We have to break for a commercial. Don't go away. We've got a lot more show.
My brother is a blessing in my life. And I'm very proud that he's my brother.
Congratulations, Dad. We pulled it off.
Is that your standard good morning greeting?
On a morning like this, yes. I cannot believe these numbers.
Good. It's great. I just hope we can keep them there.
Good? These are incredible. Erica, during her peak, couldn't bring in numbers like this. We, the station, we are made.
Do me a favor. Show them to Adam.
What did I say?
Nothing. Look, Liza, we made a decision that had to be made. We aired the show. Okay, we got the majority of sets in use at that time. It's just that you're going to have to forgive me if I don't feel like dancing in the end zone, because I'm not sure that she can tell me what I need to know.
Which is?
Of all the people that watched the show, how many did we really reach? How many people out there woke up today thinking differently? Anybody hear what I had to say, or were they just happy to watch the circus?
No, I think they heard what you had to say. I think that you reached a lot of people. You moved a lot of people by the things that you said.
Good. I hope so. Unfortunately, Nielsen's can't measure that.
The police just called.
And?
They're extending the amnesty program, turning in guns.
Because of the show?
That's what they said.
That's good. This means something. Listen, why don't we do something? Why don't why don't we go with this, okay? Why don't we do a follow-up, like something upbeat, something uplifting, positive.
Sure,
you know,
that's a great idea.
Maybe make another appeal, because we could get to other people out there that maybe didn't hear us the first time.
Yeah, we just keep on it and see if something can turn up. It's a great idea. Jason, will you call Iris and tell her to get the press contacts, and Cheryl should come up with a new press release. I mean, maybe this could mushroom into a news time. That's it. Jason? Hello? Jason?
I can't do it.
What?
I gotta get out of here.
What is your problem?
I can't work today. It's personal.
What is with you? Tad, I'm going to go change for the funeral now.
You're going?
The woman did die on our show. Aren't you going?
Of course I'm going. Trevor and Laurel, we used to be good friends, but...
Did you talk to Trevor?
No, not since this happened. I talked to Gloria. She said that Michael is devastated. I can just imagine how Trevor feels right now.
Which is why I have to go.
Why? To make the family feel worse?
Tad, to show that we're not unfeeling monsters. We share in their loss and their pain.
Look, just under the present circumstances, don't you think it would be inappropriate if you were to attend?
But it's okay for you? No. Tad, as station manager, I have to be there. If you show up looking suitably remorseful, then of course I have to be there. It would look bad if I wasn't there. Dixie, perfect timing. I assume you're going to the funeral with Tad. It'll look so much better with his loving and understanding wife.
If you don't mind, I would like to speak to my husband privately.
Sure, of course. Oh, you might consider taking the children. Loving family unit, you know.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Who are you?
Dixie, don't jump all over my case, okay? Not today.
What were you just doing?
Discussing the funeral.
As a photo op? Talk show host attends funeral of victim?
That's not what I was doing.
You know, I came here to discuss repairing our marriage. But the man I married would not negotiate turning a funeral into a publicity stunt. I'm here to discuss repairing our marriage. But the man I married would not negotiate turning a funeral into a publicity stunt.
Dixie, you got it all wrong.
I'm not the one who broadcast Laurel's murder to cash in on sweet.
Neither did I. I was trying to tell you last night we put it on the air as a public service.
Exploiting a friend's murder, it's a very strange way to make a point.
We were trying to make some sense out of Laurel's death. Maybe not a lot of sense, but some. You know, like guns kill, violent criminals belong in penitentiaries. Does it sound familiar?
It doesn't sound like the message that you sent when you featured Janet Green as a rehabilitated saint. Come on. Ted, it's bad enough that Trevor had to witness his own wife's murder, but you've added insult to injury. Trevor, Michael, the kids, they're all going to have to relive the horror in syndication. I mean, the family can't even mourn in private. You and Liza have to show up like some sort of celebrity grave robbers. Laurel can't be the focus of her own funeral.
I'm going to the service to pay my respects. To honor the memory of a good friend.
You have a very odd way of showing your respect.
Well, that's funny, Dixie, because right now I'm the one that's got a hard time in getting a handle on your humanity.
Excuse me?
I mean, for years, you've been telling me that family comes first. Family comes first. If that's the case, then why did you run out on us last night?
Don't let your hatred get in the way of your relationship with your brother.
Don't tell me what to do.
For Kevin's sake.
I told you to shut up about Kevin, you filthy lech.
Kevin was one of my students. This is a very critical time in his life right now. He needs you more than ever to be compassionate and understanding, Jason.
Oh, my God, no.
What? What? What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
No, listen to me. What's so unbelievable?
I didn't walk out on my family. Junior's with Adam, Jamie's with Brooke.
Oh, I see. So, I don't count as that. I'm no longer family.
a big boy. You can take care of yourself, as you proved to me oh so many times.
I don't want to fight, Dixie.
Ted, I didn't come here to argue with you. I came here to see if we could find a way to piece our marriage back together, but walking in and hearing you and Liza carry on as if Laurel's funeral was the next stop on some promotional tour.
Your interpretation of the situation. Not what happened.
Liza casting the two of you as suitably somber mourners to hike your TVQ rating.
If you were standing there, then I suppose you heard me tell her that it might not be appropriate for her to go, to be there.
Ted, I don't think Trevor would welcome either one of you. Horning in on his grief to ease your guilt is about as low as you can crawl.
Dixie, would you give me a break? There's nobody on this earth that could have foretold how that show was going to end.
You just took your chances. I mean, stocked the studio with bigots and hate mongers.
You were trying to represent an equal
No, Ted, you stacked the decks, and the bad guys won. Laurel is dead. You can't go back and retape the ending, Tad. It's over. For Laurel, Trevor, Michael, Tim, Amanda.
I would have done anything to prevent Laurel's death.
Except cancel the taping. Well, the show must go on. Oh, so you lose a few friends. You made television history.
Shut up. Just shut up. Don't lecture me, all right? No matter what you think, I love Trevor, and I love Laurel because she was a part of him. She was the part that made him happy, and now she's gone, and the fact is the best part of his life is probably behind him. You don't think I know that? You don't think I worry about him? How does a man face that? How does it make a man feel? How do I feel, Dixie? Huh? How do I feel? You even got the slightest clue if somebody came up to you on the street right now and asked you, how's Tad handling this? Would you be able to give them an honest answer? Would you be able to tell them that I've looked at that tape 100 times over and over again trying to figure out if there was something different that I could have done? I lay awake at nights wondering, tearing myself apart, trying to figure out why Janet would pick this show that day to make a point, to come gunning for Laurel. I have 1,000 questions running around in my mind, tearing me apart, and I'm scared. I am scared to death because I have to look my best friend in the face, and I have to tell him I'm sorry. And I have to pray that he's capable of seeing what you're not. That I am sorry. I am as sorry as a human being can possibly get about Laurel. But you? No, you haven't got the slightest idea of what it feels like to be me, because when I need you most, you're spitting at me. You're so busy pointing your finger at me, you can't hear what I'm saying. Well, you hear that? You are not my conscience. I don't need you sitting on my shoulder like some kind of Jiminy Cricket stiff lecturing me about the difference between right and wrong. I feel pain. I suffer like anybody else, no matter what you believe. I feel just as deeply as you do. So you do the right thing. You save your sermons about friendship and loyalty because I don't need them. You're absolutely right. I am a big boy.
I can't do this anymore.
Neither can I.
Don't expect me home. Why didn't you tell me Dixie walked down on
spending time with you. That's what's unbelievable.
No, Jason, it's the way that you just looked at me right
Well,
now.
surprise. I hate the sight of you.
Yeah, I know, because I'm gay. That's fine. But your brother is a good kid.
Shut up.
You got to give him some slack.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
What's up to you? You got to give him a break. The kid came out to everybody and told the world that he was gay.
Kevin is not gay. He's just confused, that's all.
Jason, it's a very confusing time in his life right
He'd
now.
be fine if you hadn't put his head through your twisted wrench cycle saying, hey, it's okay to be a freaking fag. Well, guess what? Newsflash. It's not okay.
Get over it, Jason. Kevin has. Get over it, accept it, and move on.
Kevin's just a kid. I mean, I'll talk to him. He'll come around. He'll be fine.
You come around. Come on. Jason, you have no control over the matter.
And neither do you. Okay? I am in charge. Me. Kevin and I were getting along fine before you drafted him into your gay goon squad.
You can't make somebody gay. How many times do I got to tell you that,
turned
Jason?
him into a faggot, and now he looks up to you like you're some hero.
I don't believe
this. Is where I
cannot
stop
believe
talking
the
about
waste
this.
of my
This is where
breath
everything
with you.
stopped. Everything just stopped.
Everything has stopped, in case you didn't know. My sister's dead. Now get out.
That it is. Know how rough this is for you.
Well, I sure didn't count on doing it twice in a lifetime, I'll tell you that. Less than a year we had together. One stinking year. You think that's too much to ask?
Life has a way of dealing you a bad hand when you least expect it.
Don't it, though? You know, when Nat died, the lights went out. I got used to walking around in the dark. Then Laurel came along. Click. Lights went on like candles on a birthday cake at a birthday party. So I've had two great loves in my life. And not that I'm not grateful, but when you're having a blast at a party, it is so hard to say goodbye.
I know.
How did this happen, huh? How did we wind up here? How's Amanda doing?
She's fine. Mrs. Willis took her skating with her kids on Washot Pond.
That's where she used to go with Laurel, right? It's a good place for her to be today.
Trevor, you have our heartfelt condolences.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you.
Oh, Trevor. I know the Lord works in mysterious ways, but boy, this time he's really got me stumped.
Me too, oh, me too.
Poor Uncle Trevor. I don't know how he's going to make it through this day. He loved Laurel more than his life. I'm sorry.
Stop for a minute. She'll be back.
Maybe I could help. I could speak with her.
Thanks. When I want to make things worse, I'll let you know.
I could tell her that airing Laurel's footage was my idea, that you fought it tooth and nail.
No, it was a mutual decision.
She doesn't know that.
Look, Liza, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But the fact is, if I have to tell a lie to get Dixie back, then I'd rather just forget it.
Let me know if you change your mind. I have to confess, I overheard what Dixie said to you.
I wouldn't be surprised if the whole studio heard us.
I assume that you won't be going to the funeral then.
No, I'm going. Laurel was a friend, and Trevor is a good friend. I'll be there.
What about Dixie?
Dixie can handle her grief in her way, and I'll take care of mine.
Dad. You don't have to do this alone.
Life was too short for Laurel. But it's going to be a lot lonelier for those she left behind. I love you.
Thanks a lot.
I guess I'm up.
You don't have to do this.
She showed up for me. It's my turn. One thing you should know about my sister. She hated violence in any form. There was no place in her life for it at all. And I find it very ironic that such a peaceful, loving woman died such a violent death. My sister Laurel made an appearance on a television show to help rally against the mob mentality that turned WRCW into a killing field. She did it in my defense, against the people that wanted to throw rocks and M80s and death threats towards my lifestyle. She wanted to be there to give her moral support. She ended up giving her life. I will never forget the sacrifice that my sister made for me. But I will make good on the time that we spent together. I will get to know her children, and I will tell them stories about the good old times when Laurel ruled the world and made me feel 100 feet tall.
Please join me for the final prayer. The Lord bless and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Amen.
What are you two doing here? Research for a sequel?
We came to pay our respects.
Oh, spare me. Why don't you two get yourselves a 900 number so callers can call in and hear about how you ran the show for the sake of humanity. Or better still, go direct to video. But do not come in here and do not pretend like you care, because there's not a human emotion between the two of you.
Right down, Dick.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry, Trev.
Save it, Mr. Showtime.
I mean it. I am so sorry. For Laurel.
This day is a day for Laurel, her family, and her friends, and I no longer count you among them. Get out.
Could we please just...
Get out now.
Trevor, I cared about Laurel. I need to explain why.
I can't do this with you, not today, of all days.
Son, I know why you're here, and I think maybe in time Trevor will understand, but for now, perhaps it would be best if you honored his wishes.
Can you say I'm sorry?
Your heart was in the right place.
Was it?
Goodbye, Dr. Martin.
Trevor, I'm very, sorry about Tad and Liza. Are you okay?
You kidding? Cherry on top of my day.
The death of a loved one is always tragic. I don't think anyone here would dispute that. But it's particularly difficult for an alcoholic, and I'll tell you why. With death comes denial. And drinking is the best way I know of denying reality.
No! I can't take a drink! Please, don't let me. I can't. Please, I can't drink again. Help me. I can't.